Look at that. That's why I've just been up there. And you can see that up there. Can you see that? That is epic. That's where we were earlier, wasn't it? Yeah, we were. That's where we are now. And as I say, I've been down here before, but when I used to do videos, I used to come down and like look at the area and not actually know much about it. Now I do. Just spotted two sisters who told us about some stuff that I didn't quite know about. So you know near the steps what I showed you earlier where they were, and I said to you the Great Central Railway went across there. Well, they've just told me that actually there was a viaduct that went across, and I'll show you where that was when we get round again, when we get round either side again.
What's this?
But where we were earlier when we crossed went uphill a bit towards the beginning of this trail, of this line here. This was a service line, not only a mineral line but service line as well. I think it's similar, I'm not sure, I'm going to look into that. There was a viaduct that went across, all the way across. Beautiful. I'd like to try and find a photo of that viaduct. We're starting to find, and I know there's still stuff about here, we're starting to find evidence of railway lines. Here's some kind of sleepers I've just seen there on the left hand side. More evidence of the railways with these stones. I think they're called basalt, something like that. So she said this was a service line.
Not a mineral.
No, I think the thing is, it depends what era we're talking about and how long ago. Because it would have been a service train, which I think is that line there as well. That active line there is probably a service. That's probably what they call it. And the freight trains go along it.
Yeah.
There's quite big drops on either side. Somewhere along here also, because you can get to it by going across the fields, there is a bridge. So obviously the bridge is going underneath here somewhere. So it could be there, over there. I can see a bit of fencing. Basically where this fence is, under here you can see the bit top of the bridge here. Can you see? That's a bit of the bridge there. Quite a deep drop there. But we will see that bridge when we come back. It's not a bridge, really, it's just a little tunnel that goes underneath the railway line, which was here. So we're looking for the signal post, guys, today, which last time I came down here, obviously I had not really researched the area that well, and I didn't realise where exactly that was. But we've been told today where it is, so that's good, because that means we're going to find it finally, and that'll be a good little find for us. There's like a bit there that you can go across.
That's what she said right there.
I don't know if she meant there or here. I think it's in here. I'm pretty sure it's around here. I saw this last time, and it's up here somewhere in between the trees. I believe it's down here. I'm not sure. It could be where my wife's gone, but I'm pretty sure it's this gate here. But this signal post is around here somewhere. She said to go left. I reckon it's through there. We need to go through there anyway. and then we need to come back here. This is where this post is. There's a lot of evidence of railway line stuff here. I remember last time. There's a little steep bit here where you can see something sticking out of it. My wife will notice stuff like that. You can see this bit here. And then a bit further down here is where that old part was that I found. That would have been something to do with the railway lines. I don't think it's down here where we need to go. I believe it's further down there. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit further down. I believe it's down here. I've just seen what looks like could have been an old signal post. Just found this as well. And as you go further down here, which I didn't go last time because I was didn't want to really come along here alone, but as you go further down here, this is the bit that we have to go a little bit in woodland. There is the old bridge as well, just a little bit further down here. I think there's a made man path there. I wonder, do you get like moles and other animal habitat in there? So yeah, that was the signal post. That's a shame it's like that, in that condition. It wasn't in that condition in the past. I've got a feeling people have come. I know, I've seen. Why would you try and set fire around here? Ridiculous. But that's it. You can see it there through the woods. Look, through the trees just there. Where it was, can you see? Just that structure there. So we're going to go a little bit further down here and then we're going to come back this way again. Just finding where the railway line went across, which this part here where we are connected with 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒. So we could cut back through here on the way back. We don't have to go all the way back down there again. We're getting nearer and nearer to where the bridge was, and there is evidence of railway lines somewhere. But like I say, I think most of them are now gone. There's not even sleepers left, it doesn't seem. There's another one of these little hill things. I'm interested to know what these hills are about. Man-made hills, or are they... I don't know, was there coal under there? I can see there's another way through there as well, so I might just go through there on the way back. Yeah, I might just cut through here, babe. There's another way through here. We're getting ever so close to where the bridge was, because I've just looked at my overlay map. But we haven't got to it yet, because you would see Mill Lane going underneath it, and I've not seen Mill Lane yet. But we're definitely getting close to the location. There's loads of these ferns everywhere. They're really old. Now then, what is that? Is that for a man-made... That could be for a man-made fire? I'm not sure. Look at that, there. It's like a little hole there underneath. Yeah, I'm assuming that's to make... Oh no, actually I don't know. It's like a little culvert underneath it. Don't know what that is. Look at that. Under there.
It's just a little hole, isn't it?
Like a shaft. Isn't it? And here there's more. Now I've found a sleeper. Pretty sure that's a sleeper just there. Was it part of a fence? We're getting closer to where the bridge is. But I still can't find it. I couldn't find it last time. Oh, it's down there. I think I found the location where the bridge was. It's down here. But like I say, this is quite overgrown here. But we're coming back again this way anyway. So we're not staying down here. But we're getting ever so close. I can hear the cars. So we're getting very close to the location where the bridge was. The little bridge. I think it's just there behind these trees. And to imagine that this was covered in railway lines around here. Well, one railway line in particular. Oh, we've got something here now. What's this here? Babe, any idea what this is? I found the bridge. What is that? Can you see? And here's the bridge. So we're on top of the bridge right here, guys. That is epic. That's the bridge I was looking for. And that's Mill Lane below. That is Mill Lane there. And just to the left there is where 𝐵𝐇𝐎𝐿𝐒 was. And here we have it. The old bridge, guys. That you can see from below there. And this is Mill Lane. Wow, I found it. I found it. And this was the entrances. The entrance here to 𝐵𝐇𝐎𝐿𝐒, to the pits. And it's obviously all blocked off. So here we have it. Great little find, guys. I found the old bridge. My wife spotted something further down. Have you? Nice. What, in the trees? Wow. That means we found something that other people haven't found. Oh no, that might be the one then. That might be the one that other people have seen. Yeah. Wow. That one's really cool, isn't it? Look at that. And it's got that thing on the top of it there. There would have been a few around here because it was connecting with the collieries. I've come.
There's loads of cable wires on top of
I
it.
found this here, guys. It says epic. Look at that. Epic. It'd be cool if I could get a photo of that, but I can't. Suppose I can zoom in. You don't want to trip down here, trust me. Look at that. That's why I've just been up there. And you can see that up there. Can you see that? That is epic. Epic. An old signal post just there. Now, my wife's got me wondering if there's more of them. I've seen 2 of them. I reckon there might be more of them spotted about, you know. Dotted about even, not spotted about. Can we cut through here is what I want to know. Because I want to go now. Don't know if we can get through there. Never been through there. That's Mill Lane down there. I don't know if we can get through this way. I've certainly never gone through there before. We could go through here. But that's a great find there by my wife, that other signal post. And not only did we find one, we found 2. Now we're coming to a bit of land where I came last time. And this is mind-boggling because I've looked on overlay maps. I've looked on the 𝐵𝐇𝐎𝐿𝐒 maps of the area. And it says the pits were further down and it wasn't here. So what was here then? This is now a time for whoever's watching this to let me know. Or if you have any memories, what was around here? Because there's definitely concrete around. And there's another area just a bit further down, babe, that's got even more concrete. I really don't know. To me, it looks like there was something here. And it looks like a car park. I thought it was a signal post, but it's not. It's like, it would have been here an entrance, yeah. Well, the pits were on the other side of there. So the colliery was over there in that direction. That's where 𝐵𝐇𝐎𝐿𝐒 was. So this must have been something here. Surely not just a car park. Or was it a car park? Was it a car park for the miners? This is the area I'm on about. My wife's never been here. I've been here once with Jay. And it's just massive. This area here is massive. What was here? There must have been something here. Look at that, babe. You're telling me there was nothing here? You could have a runway for airplanes here. This whole area. When you cross to the other side. Lines, so we come through here. We could have gone over there and cut through and then gone round onto Mill Lane, but we don't want to do that. We want to go back onto the line where we were, go back towards where we were earlier so we can show you the location of where the viaduct was, and then come back down Labyrinth, how did she say it? Labyrinth Avenue. Ooh, what do we have here? Is that coal? Wow. Yeah, man. Look at that. It's got to be. It's all here. All the coal. Yep. So there definitely was some building there. Of some sort. So we're going back now to where we turned off from the line. Which is here. No, it's not here. Or is it here? Yes, it is here. It was here. Because we went through that bit there. We cut through down there, do you remember? and walked into the... Yeah, so it's this way. Perfect. So earlier when we were near the water steps, as I call them, near that fountain thing, which is not a fountain, I told you that one of the mineral lines ended up there. That's what we saw earlier. Yeah.
And I did take a picture of this bit.
Yeah. We showed you, well, we told you that there was another mineral line that crossed very close to the Great Central Railway, and that was this one. And it came out of 𝐵𝐇𝐎𝐿𝐒 Colliery as well, another line, and ended up where I've just said, further down. On a previous video I went to show you where the 44 steps were, which has been done up now. So you can get through to Mill Lane there, but we don't know if it's cut off, we don't know. So we're back on one of the mineral lines, and this one intersected with the Great Central Railway, which we'll show you afterwards, and then bared off towards the quarries, but it ended there. So I put my wife on the spot. What do you like most about these videos? Eh?
I like coming out, spending time with you.
Anything about history?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find stuff that you don't find.
I know, you're right there. I go past stuff. Like that signal post earlier. I wouldn't have even noticed. In fact, I went straight past it, didn't I?
Yeah. Because you were more bothered about the bridge.
Did you hear that? I was more bothered about the old bridge.
You was.
I was trying to find it though, because I couldn't find it last time, so I'm happy I found it. With a purple brick. It's just to do with the railway lines. So we're continuing. Yeah. Wow. Very high up again. We're continuing following mineral and service lines today. And we're also going to show you where Great Central Railway passed, which, according to the ladies we met earlier, there was a viaduct that went straight across. Are these the 44 steps? More than likely. Yeah, look at that. That's the 44 steps. This is quite well known, these 44 steps. Back in the day, obviously, there was no like wood here. It was just a way up with different slabs in the actual woods, in the ground itself. And now they've done this. Epic. Because this way up also, by the way, was used for miners to come to work down, or was it even used for the railway itself? Possibly. I want to know what these heaps are. There's a lot of heaps on the side everywhere. It's all muddy, it's like grown with wildlife across it. Beautiful. Does it say anything about railway lines? So it's just to do with grasslands. I wonder if that's the way up. It says you can get, what? Sheep around here. So that's to do with the grassland. This is interesting. So the mineral line, or service line, whichever way you want to say it, went across there. Came from where we just come, went across there towards the quarries, and then ended in the field across there. And the Great Central Railway, which I'm going to show you now, is up here. So this is a good crossing here, because you don't have to go all the way down, but literally this bit here that you can see is where the line went and curved in that direction. Well, well, well. Would you believe it? Just where I was talking to you about earlier, when we, on the other video we did, we showed you there's a way to go up the hill, and that's where it comes out here. Do you know where we went on top of the other railway line, and we saw that bridge all covered with stuff?
Yeah.
And I showed you a path on the right. That's here. And right here as well, more or less in this intersection here, is where we had, so we had the Great Central Railway, which I just spoke to you about. That's where we are now. We're on the Great Central Railway track bed, which is great. But across here, so I've just explained to you where the mineral line went, down there. More or less across here, guys, across went the viaduct. It's what the ladies were talking to me about. Across here. Amazing to think about it. A massive viaduct went all the way across here, which took the Great Central Railway line. And not only that, it also continued in that direction to where the other Kirkby station was, which was called Kirkby Central. And it was called Kirkby Central because of the Central Railway. So this is quite incredible that I found the actual spot where they all connected together right there. So that's nice. And now we're on the Great Central Railway track bed.